Hey guys, Geek Gab here. I'm just kind of rapid fire making videos today. Trying to see how many I can crank out in one day. Just so I can give you guys plenty of videos to enjoy. Because once I make anyway, whatever. So this is going to be my series of segments where I discuss the aliens and Ultimatrix in Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. Now, firstly, the Ultimatrix does everything the normal Omnitrix does, except it has a unique feature where it essentially hyper evolves any alien race into their ultimate form. I'll get to that here in a second. Now, instead of just like a simple watch, it's a bit longer and it looks like a gauntlet kind of thing. Now, anywho, okay, here we go. As for modes, it still has the holographic projection of the alien that you're currently looking at. And it still has recharge mode, collect and capture mode, reset. It does have a radiation mode where it can detect radiation. And it does have a self-destruct mode, but it's never actually used. Now, as for features, it it can hyper evolve creatures. Now, it make them much more powerful, basically their ultimate form. Now, basically you have to turn into the alien form, then smack the symbol again, causing 4 spikes to grow from the dial, and then usually like a green light spreads over your body, transforming you. Now, essentially, it takes any alien race, puts them through a million years of evolution or so, through like the worst case scenario, like the worst possible conditions possible, and basically evolves them into like their ultimate form. Now, like I said, this has all the same abilities as the prior Omnitrix, just a unique extra function. Now, that's just a basic summary. Now, as for the aliens that are unlocked in this series that haven't appeared in any other situation. First, we got Ultimate Humongosaur. Obviously, way bigger, way stronger, more durable, and obviously, I can't really show you a picture, but simply put, he looks awesome. Like he looks like he belongs on the cover of a Black Sabbath or AC/DC or heavy metal, record cover, or in a music video. He can transform one or both of his hands into like what looks like machine guns or missile launchers. It can just rapid fire unload bullets at you. And that's pretty much it. You get a wrecking ball tail, a large turtle-like shell on your back, and spikes along the edges. as well as like a spiky like head plate kind of thing, almost like kind of like an ankylosaurus. With ultimate swamp fire, very drastic change in appearance. Bright blue, and you can shoot off these like weird like blue ball looking things that also explode. The fire burns way hotter. Ultimate Spider Monkey looks like a gorilla, much bigger, much stronger, and can now shoot web out of his mouth. And Ultimate Big Chill can shoot what looks like fire, but it's implied to just be like, freeze burn, like so cold it burns or something. Hang on. Let me make sure that I'm looking at the right information. Just to make sure that I'm giving you the right information. All right. Let's see here. Now, these flames consume the heat of whatever they touch. Now, these aren't actual. It is an actual heat per se. It just happens to look like fire. It's just so cold it burns. So technically, it's not even real fire. Anywho, that's basically the gist of it. Now, the next one to show up is, let's see, Water Hazard. He is a let's see, hang on. There we go. He is a... Come on, where are you? Oh, he is a Orishan. Now, they can breathe underwater, control water in its various forms and states of matter. Like, for example, they can absorb moisture and steam. They can shoot hot water or cold water. And they can just, manipulate water. Like they can make whips and such. Honestly, a relatively simple creature, or alien, I should say. Ultimate Cannonbolt, basically same powers, just, he grows metal plates instead of regular plates, and he has what looks like spikes along his back and on his arms, so much more damage when he rolls into you. Then there's Amphibian, who is a Ampiri. They are jellyfish-like aliens that can generate and manipulate tons and tons of electricity. They can also turn into electricity to travel through electrical systems, and they can, I believe, turn intangible. I believe. Although I'll have to check. And they can breathe underwater. let's see here. They can stretch their tentacles. They can fly, stretch and squish through small spaces. Speed swimming, and Ben temporarily gets possessed when he transforms for the first time. It's complicated. Go watch Ultimate Alien. Now, the next one to show up is Armadillo. This one is a Talpaden. It kind of looks like a mechanical robotic armadillo bulldozer combination alien. They can manipulate like vibrations to like create earthquakes. They can dig and use like the pistons at the end of their arms to generate a lot of force. Again, I'm just summing up. You know, I'll do more detailed videos in the future, but that's basically the gist of it. Now, Ultimate Echo, he can still clone himself, I believe. But he can now create these like little like discs off various parts of his body that can generate the powerful, actually drastically more powerful sonic pulses than normal. And he can fly. And he looks like tall, blue, robotic. Then there's Terraspin, who is a, let's see here, a Geocleone Arios. Jesus. A turtle-like creature that can unfold like plates in its shell at the front, at the belly side, to unleash powerful wind attacks. It can basically spin its arms and legs like propellers in a fan. It can fly like that. It can create tornadoes. It can suck the air out of a place. It can function as a fan. That's pretty much the gist of it, really. Next is NRG, a Priapatogen bee. They are beings made entirely of radioactive energy, nuclear energy or whatever. Now, most of the time, they look like they're in this like walking furnace type suit. That's like their containment suit, so like the energy doesn't leak out. But they can still use their abilities to a decent degree. Regardless, they can generate great heat, fire energy beams of pure heat and energy through their suit. But like I said, their abilities are very limited in their containment suits. However, if they exit their suit, that's when all hell breaks loose. They can shoot energy beams, really radiate tons of heat and light and energy. They can absorb different types of radioactive energy or different types of energy in general. And the more they ingest, the bigger and more powerful they get. And they can fly really fast. Let's see what else. So he could suckle on a fusion rod on a nuclear reactor like it was a freaking popsicle. That's pretty much the gist of it. Now, the next one to show up is Ultimate Ben. That one's kind of weird because that one we're not really going to cover because, well, we're not covering Ultimate Ben or Ben 10,000 or alternate universe or alternate timeline variants of Ben 10 yet, so just bear with me. The next one to show up in order of appearance is Clockwork. he is a Chronosapien, a robotic-looking alien that has complete and total manipulation over time and time-based phenomenon. So he can rewind, fast forward, slow down, stop, or skip through time. Now, the hop, skip, and jump joke is there, but I just wasn't going to make it. Now, just to give you more examples of like the crazy shit Clockwork can do, I will list some off for you. Let's see. Age acceleration. So it's like he can shoot a time laser at an object or a person and theoretically age it until it crumbles to dust and blows away. Age reversal. So they could age you up or age you down. Like, age you down to the point you just do not exist. And they can freeze you in time, or they can okay, let's say you aren't in your normal timeline. He can just shoot a laser at you and send you back to your normal timeline or whatever. He can also duplicate himself by shifting through time, so he can appear to be in multiple places at once. He has enhanced strength, a 360 rotating head key, and retrocognition projection. So basically, he can see what has happened in a certain location by just rotating his head key and basically rewinding time. Now, you can't. Now obviously he has no powers beyond superhuman strength if he exists in a situation where time doesn't exist yet. Now, the next alien to show up is Fast Track. Summed up, just a humanoid cat-like alien that's super fast. Now, whether he's faster or slower than Accelerate, we don't know. But the next alien to show up is Ultimate Wildmutt, a hyper-evolved Vulpamancer. He gains the ability to speak and the ability, and much larger, sharper claws, has a tail, spiky thing down his spine. That's pretty much the gist of it. Then there's Chameleon. He is a Merlinisapien. Summed up, it's a freaking chameleon alien. They have sharp claws, sharp fangs, a retractable needle, stabbing apparatus in their tail, and they can turn invisible. That's basically it. Now, the next one to show up is Shock Squatch, but he doesn't use that in the entirety of Ultimate Alien, only in that weird crossover with Generator Rex, and he looks very different. We'll get to him in another video. Now, Edel, he is a Ortini. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Essentially, he's like a large beetle-looking creature that looks like a Hercules beetle. Very, very large guy, mostly metal-looking, and he can ingest different items, mostly metal or anything he can find, and then charges up and then shoots a laser beam out of his head horn. He has superhuman strength, durability, yada yada yada. That's pretty much it. Then there's Jury Rig, a little red gremlin-looking creature that can destroy and break apart most things and rapidly repair them, or in a different form if he wants. Then there's Ultimate Way Big. Now, think how kaiju-sized Way Big is. Then multiply that times double or triple. Way bigger, way stronger, way more powerful. He can shoot the energy in different ways. And I believe he can fly. Now, that is all the aliens that Ben unlocks in Ultimate Alien. So, technically, I guess I don't really have to make a part 2 or 3. Sorry, guys. I guess these segments will be kind of inconsistent depending on, like, how much information there is, how many aliens, and just, various other factors. Anywho, next time we will be discussing, Ben 10 Omniverse. So, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and, please enjoy.